Hi folks, welcome back to another honest review. This time I'm reviewing where we've just stayed. We've had a week up here in Yorkshire, just outside Scarborough, in a place called Low Moor Holiday Cottages. We've actually stopped in the lodge, Low Moor Lodge, and I'm going to give you a quick look around and let you know what we've thought about our week that we've stayed here. So this is the outside of the property. It's really nice. It's in a very nice setting. Like I said, it's just outside of Scarborough, about 5 minutes or so and you're down into Scarborough itself. Rolling countryside. On the other side of those fields you've got a view towards the sea. This road, although it is close, is actually extremely quiet, so no issues there. Those are the holiday cottages along there, the units that are let out, and we're staying in the lodge that is just towards us here. Just worth mentioning, each unit has its own parking space. For the lodge itself that we're staying in, there is actually 2 parking bays, so room for 2 cars if you're bringing them. This is the inner courtyard, and you can see each of the cottages there separated into the units. And it is actually a working farm that it's set on. So for the lodge itself that we've stayed in, entrance is through here. Sorry about the sunlight if it's catching you. It's a bit low, but that's the lodge there. We're just going to mention something here. You do have access to this little extra area here. I'll quickly chuck a light on, hopefully. So you've got access to a wash machine and a dryer. This area, if say you are out walking, hiking, etc. and get absolutely soaked, then you can put your wet coats etc. in here and they will dry very quickly, because down behind me there is the boiler. So very useful. You've got access, like I said, to the washer dryer there. Absolutely brilliant, and a very nice touch. So just dropping down these couple of steps here, there is a nice handrail there for those of you that struggle, into the little courtyard area of the lodge. This is your own private little area. Each of these units has a little garden that you can access, and you've got lovely views there, especially late in the afternoon, which is what we've appreciated. We sit out of a night time, just relax while the sun goes down, and even in the morning, to be honest, it comes in that way, so it's catches sun most times of the day, which is really good. You do have access to a washing line that's retractable, goes across there, so if you need to just dry anything off. Just give you a quick shot of the view here. Quick shot of the view, but you might have to be just might struggle a little bit with the light flare there because the sun's pretty bright. That is the view from the lodge itself. Right, as you'll notice down here, you have a nice little seating area. There are the cushions, seat covers, etc. are inside that box there, and it makes for a lovely little area, like I said, to sit out. Right, we'll take a little look inside the lodge itself. There we are. You will notice in here there are little sheep that greet you, which is a nice little touch, very quirky. Just take you through to the right here, you have the bathroom, everything provided, towels provided, bed linen provided, very nice double-sized shower. You have the removable shower head and also a rainfall shower there as well. Everything you need, plenty of storage underneath. Perfect. Just want to quickly show you inside here. You've got a cupboard just in the little hallway here, and you've got a selection of books. So if you've forgotten to bring anything to read, there is plenty, and every taste to suit everyone. There's also in here, you have an iron, a fly swat, just in case. You've got a hairdryer, there's an emergency torch and some pegs for use on your washing line. So moving around from the bathroom there into the main bedroom, and as you can see, there is another sheep. So yes, the main bedroom, you've got a full-length mirror, always useful. Wardrobe with hangers provided, so if you've forgotten those, they are there. Plenty of space in there, to be honest, for the wardrobe. You've got a nice little dressing table type area for your makeup and doing your hair, and if the ladies want to use it as well. And obviously you've got a television there which you can watch from the bed. The whole place is centrally heated. We'll talk about that in a second. You've got reading lights above the bed. You've also got a main light on a wall switch as well. It's worth mentioning it is fully double glazed throughout, and we've certainly not noticed any outside noise other than the odd plane going over the top. But like I said, that road up the front, yes, you are close to the road, but you don't hear it. You really don't hear it. You're nowhere near anything busy, so that's good. Right, let's move out into the second bedroom. So we just come through here into the second bedroom, which you could probably call a child's bedroom. Obviously a single bed in here, extra linen if required. Linen is all provided along with the towels. Similar sort of thing. You've got the reading light on the wall. There's also a television in here as well. Another radiator. Back towards the door. What I do like about this door is it's actually, I don't know what some of you would call it. I would call it a stable door. Some people call it a barn door. But it's nice just to have the top open. And if you are in here with a young child, you know you can have the top open for a bit of air. And they're not going to escape out the bottom because it is lockable. Good idea. Moving through, you've got the kitchen area, like a galley type design. Everything you need. I'm not going to go through the kitchen. You people have all got kitchens, surely. You've got an oven, you've got a microwave. Good size fridge with a freezer compartment. And if you want any more freezer storage, there is more in the shed we went into beforehand. Very easy booking process, and on arrival Paula came across, had a nice little chat with us just to make sure we were all okay and that we got everything we needed, which was really nice. So moving on from the little kitchen area, the galley kitchen, we come through into a little dining area just here. A couple of bench seats. It's a really nice table actually, easy to keep clean with a nice glass top. There's a guest book which is a nice touch. And as you can see, it continues the cabin theme right way through. Nice size television with a soundbar, which is really good. Good layout in here. It doesn't come with a wife, but I suppose if you phone up and order one, you might get one. Say hello to Kim. Hello. Nice little comfortable settee. It is very comfortable actually. I like the little touches with the furry rug and the, I suppose you'd call that deer skin. Fake deer skin, of course. Stools, and again double glazing all throughout. Really nice light fittings, well appointed. So even though you're sat here, you can see up the field there we've seen pheasants, we've seen the sheep from the farm obviously that come across. We have spotted a couple of deer and some geese and a hare which seems to make his way down the field and into the farm somewhere. So all in all, we've been very pleased, haven't we? We've had a week here. Yeah. We're due to go home tomorrow. Boo! We've explored the area. It's a good base for the area. It's nice having the quiet road and being in the middle of nowhere. Even though you're on a working farm, you don't really notice it. In fact, we haven't.
No, it's just been so peaceful.
Yeah.
And all you can hear are the birds singing.
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely
and the
beautiful.
Pheasant.
Well, that is a bird.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There you are. So if you are looking at staying here in Low Moor Lodge, we can't recommend it enough. Absolutely spot on.
You can't get a nicer spot to stay because it's in the middle of the country and it's just so peaceful and relaxing.
It is, absolutely. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this honest review of Low Moor Lodge. If you have, you know what to do. Give us a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and you can see other honest reviews in the playlist that will come after this video. And if not, you might want to see some of our adventures as well. And if you do, then we might see you somewhere next time. Say goodbye, Kim.
Goodbye, Kim.
Goodbye, Kim.